Paradise is back.
It's finally here.
In a new location, Costa Rica. There will be adventure, drama, and romance.
All gas, no brakes. That's my vibe.
Ready to find some love.
But it wouldn't be paradise without surprises along the way.
These kids need to learn.
That's right. Your favorite Golden alums are crashing the beach.
We bringing the party, baby.
Bachelor in Paradise. New Mondays at 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Buying a car shouldn't eat up your week. That's why Carvana made it convenient. Car buying that fits around your life, not the other way around. You can get pre-qualified for an auto loan in just a couple of minutes and browse thousands of quality car options, all within your terms, all online, all on your schedule. Turn car buying into a few clicks and not a full week's endeavor. Finance and buy your car at your convenience on Carvana. Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
Lauren, I know we're middle-aged, but have you heard about the fibre maxing trend?
No, obviously not. But I do know that midlifers need fibre.
Well, everyone's talking about it at the moment because it's flipping the script on food hacks. Instead of focusing on what to cut out, it's about what to add in. More plant, more texture, more variety.
Well, that's what you get with today's sponsor, Daily 30 by Zoe. Every scoop of Daily 30 has 5 grams of fibre from over 30 plants. It's created by Zoe's scientists to help you get more fibre and plant diversity. No extra prep required.
It's one of the simplest ways you can fibre max any meal. I'm adding it into my favourite dish, which is a miso cod and mixed greens tray bake.
And I love it with green tahini chicken salad, but you can add it to absolutely anything you like. Pasta dishes, with vegetables, on top of yogurt, or with eggs. It tastes great and it fits easily into a busy routine.
So if you've been meaning to give it a go, now is the time. Head to zoe.com/daily30 and use the code 40ish10 for 10% off. Plus, you'll get a free bright yellow Zoe tin and a magnetic scoop.
That's 40ish10 at zoe.com/daily30.
Hello everybody, welcome to 40ish Unfiltered. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Lauren Mishcon. It's Tuesday, that means we are dishing the feedback from Thursday's main show. Excuse Nicole while she slurps on her nootropic coffee. It's not even caffeine because we're too old for caffeine. Now we just drink nootropic, adaptogenic
Don't say there
coffee.
isn't caffeine in it. Of course there's caffeine in it.
There's a little bit of caffeine in it, but a lot less than a normal coffee. Anyway.
How do you know? Did you make that up?
By the way,
could I just say, she makes things up. She makes things up. We were driving to the studio and I said to her, turn right up there because then you don't have to pay for parking because it's all permit up there. And she's like, oh, there's no spaces. And I thought, do you know what? About 2 years ago, I would have believed her that there were no spaces because she says it with such authority.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like, she hadn't even turned her head to have a look of whether there was
looking
spaces.
Up the road, there were many cars.
All I'm saying is you say these things, you throw these things out, and you are not always right. I know you think you're always right.
I'm always right.
You're not. You're not always right.
I'm always right. And I'm always right. I'm always right about being right. Anyway, if you want more 40ish in your life, hit the follow and subscribe button and you can be an exclusive subscriber on Apple Podcasts. When you subscribe, you get early access, you get ad-free across both shows.
Okay, I've got a meltdown.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I had a meltdown.
Yeah.
And then 2 things have happened since I've walked into the studio. One, I've just completely buggered up my laptop.
You have. You've completely broken it.
Completely broken it. And I'm quite calm about it, aren't I?
Very calm. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, it's
What's the
true.
point in
Like,
getting
what you can do,
hysterical?
jump up and down, have a tantrum.
Yeah.
It's broken, you have to get
Still
it fixed.
broken, yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
And also, I was talking to James about Padel. Now, listen, I realise that I shouldn't do that.
No.
Because it never goes well for me.
It's like walking onto a landmine, isn't it? I mean... Do you know what I mean?
But James and I were getting on quite well this morning. Did you notice?
Don't go there.
We were having fun.
You were.
I told him about the public sex thing.
Yeah.
We had a few jokes about it.
Yeah, but don't go into paddle territory with him. It never ends well.
Well, I did. And he told me that my racket, that the very experienced expert told me at the Rackets shop that I actually went into London for, I went into London to go to the Rackets shop to ask her opinion about what racket I should be using with my tennis elbow. So I said to James, you know, have you heard of this racket? So he starts looking it up on Google, and he told me that she had.
He said, "You're not going to want to hear this. I'm sorry to tell you."
Did he even say, "I'm sorry to tell you"?
He did. You're not going to want to hear this. I'm sorry to tell you this, but what
he wasn't sorry to tell me.
He was quite happy to tell you.
What she's recommended you is the special needs racket.
I mean,
if someone said to me, who in your life today is going to tell you that the expert in the shop has recommended you a special needs racket, I would say that would be James Alexander. He's the only person that would tell me that.
It's so true. It's so true. Yeah. So those are your meltdowns. They've only just happened. Just now, they're so fresh.
Come on.
They're so fresh.
Special needs racket.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit mean.
My meltdown is also quite fresh. It's also visual. My brain is so overloaded and overspilling that I have now taken to having to write things on my body in order to remember them.
Why?
Because I can't hold any more information in my brain, and I knew this was the only way. So I have written Zoe on my wrist, not because I'm secretly having a lesbian affair with a woman called Zoe.
Public sex
with Zoe. But because we have to record a Zoe host read today, and I knew if I didn't write it on my own body, I wasn't going to remember to record it. This is how bad things have got. This is where we are. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be the one holding it together, but I'm not. Okay.
Who said you're supposed to be holding it together?
I don't know.
You've got a lot going on. You've got a lot of mental load going on at the moment and a lot to organise.
Fucking hell. I'm
trying
to...
And then did you notice that yesterday you sent me a whole list of things that need...
You asked.
No, I didn't.
You did. You were like what?
Oh. I didn't mean it. You went, no, not about that. You started going into all the admin shit that needs to be done with you and me. No, not for Zach. With you and me.
Oh, you and me.
You would send me a whole list of stuff that needs to happen. And the notification came up and I was cooking and I looked at it. Yeah. And you know how now the notifications just get summarised? Do you have that?
No.
Of course I don't. Not. So what they do is they'll just like, if you say you send me 3 text messages, it will then, the notification just goes into a summary, like a 2-liner summary.
What did it say? Lauren is having a nervous breakdown.
Something's wrong with Lauren.
Yeah, she's writing on her body.
All I know is I thought, oh no,
it got so
I'm
bad.
Not going on to WhatsApp.
It got so bad last night. Ollie came home. I was sitting at the kitchen table on the laptop with like paperwork. Basically, we're trying to get our middle son's going to college in the States, and like the paperwork involved in this it's quite extraordinary, the amount of stuff you have to go through. Anyway, that, plus we've got all our shows to record. It was just so much. And I was sitting there with my head in my hands, and why? Why do men do this? And he was like, what are you thinking for dinner?
Oh, shut up.
What are you thinking for dinner? And I just thought, I said, I can't eat. I can't eat. I can't do anything. And then I scrawled some other stuff on the other hand. And I was like, I think we should just go out for a walk. I need to leave. So we walked around the block. That was better. It was very overloaded. Yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, that's why. So let's remember to do that now that I've tattooed myself temporarily. That's my meltdown. I'm in meltdown.
That's okay.
Yeah. It's not really okay.
Listen. It actually is okay.
Is it?
Can I tell you why it's okay?
Why is it okay?
Because you are a human being, and human beings are not always meant to be fine. They're just not always supposed to be fine.
But it's so fun to be fine.
It's actually not.
No, it is.
No, it isn't. It's not fun to be fine.
It's great to be fine.
No.
I love to be fine.
I know. No, you're comfortable being fine.
Very comfortable.
We all prefer to be fine.
Yeah.
But life throws a lot of grenades our way, and you can't always. You're not robotic. You are not ChatGPT.
Not today. I'm not.
No, but you don't want to be a robot, do you?
I don't know. Depends on the robot. What kind of robot? Terminator style, or like the ones in the horror films that look like nice dolls but are murderers. I don't want to be like Chucky. Is Chucky a robot or a doll?
The answer is no. No, Nicole, I don't want to be a robot. Yes, Nicole, I understand I'm a human being. We are not having a discussion on what robot you would be. Oh, we should have a discussion.
No, we definitely should. I think I'd be one of those ones, like the round ones on the floor that hoovers all the time. I think I'd be that one.
Oh. It just goes around in circles.
Hoovering.
Yeah.
That would be me. That would be me. I know what you would be. You'd be the one on the tennis court that automatically shoots the ball out. You're that one. Let's get on to some feedback. Bikinis. Hi, wise ones. I am so with Nicole on the bikini top and bottoms conundrum. It is almost impossible. I eventually found one that I thought gave off fun mum at the beach vibes from Matalan, but I accidentally bought something that apparently says cougar at Vegas pool party. My teenage daughter has already threatened to walk 10 steps behind me and says she doesn't know me if I dare wear it to Centre Parks this summer. Okay.
Oh, I just want to know where she got the set from. Matalan.
She said Matalan. But do you want to give off cougar at a Vegas pool party vibes?
I mean, I didn't wake up this morning and think, right, that's the look.
That's the look I'm going for. Nicole, says this lady, you can wear mismatching bikini tops and bottoms. Embrace midlife freedom to do what the fuck you want.
Oh, what am I going to wear with those green bottoms, though? What am I going to wear?
A black top or a white top or a pink top. Clash it up and make it look like it's on purpose. Dear Lauren and Nicole, I had to tell you something about George Clooney that may make you love him even more, because we were talking about George Clooney recently, weren't we, in the last few weeks? Did you know that he is a huge dog lover and has adopted multiple rescue dogs, including one with no teeth? Also, his dog once barked at Meryl Streep. Make of that what you will, Charlie.
His dog once barked at Meryl Streep?
Apparently so.
Right.
I don't know. It's a very random message, but you know what? I do love him more now, knowing that he's a dog lover and a rescue dog.
Of course he's a
person.
Dog lover.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
He's
Obviously
the perfect
he is.
man. He's the perfect man. God said, I'm going to make one perfect man. I'm going to put him on the planet so that everybody knows who that perfect man is, and that is George Clooney.
I thought it was John Hamm.
I don't think John Hamm's perfect.
I think if John Hamm and George Clooney had a baby, imagine that.
Imagine being in a throuple.
With George Clooney and John Hamm?
Yeah. Could you imagine that?
I definitely would need a facelift and a boob lift, a tummy tuck. So I'd need a lot of work. It would be quite stressful. I'd need a lot of work.
It would be quite stressful.
Very stressful.
No, but if they were like completely obsessively in love with you, both of them.
Could I have a year to prepare before the throuple?
Yeah.
Have all the surgery.
Fair.
1 year.
Yeah.
Of like
both of us.
Yeah, with an endless budget for surgery, wardrobe, everything.
I love this. Yeah.
Then come back to them like that revolting show The Swan, where they took a very average looking woman and then put her through 3 months of plastic surgery, personal trainers, everything, and then they dressed her up like a Barbie and presented her back to her family and partner. Because it was like they were taking an ugly duckling.
As a Barbie. And what we really should be saying to all our younger listeners is that you should just be yourself, and as you grow older, just accept yourself as you are. That's what we should be saying.
I mean, we should, but if I have to be in the throuple, if I'm forced to be with John Hamm and George Clooney, I need some prep time.
But that is there a better throuple?
No.
There isn't.
No.
Name a better throuple. You couldn't.
You couldn't.
I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I wouldn't. I actually think, I wonder who would do it for you more.
A younger Harrison Ford.
Oh, but he's not. You can't have a younger Harrison Ford.
McDreamy?
No.
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 Okay.
No, I think I've hit the nail on the head.
Okay. Dear ladies of the Midlife Crisis Club. That's not our name, but okay.
Who says we're having a midlife crisis?
Tessa.
Well, I didn't. It was rhetorical.
Oh. Well, it's Tessa.
Okay.
I recently bought an espresso machine. I thought, yes, this is what I deserve. Sophistication, elegance, coffee that tastes like George Clooney and flirtation.
I mean, see, all the middle-aged women
They get
are
it.
into it, yeah.
Fast forward to now. My husband just made himself a cup. He asked me, whilst looking in the open fridge, if we had any oat milk. My husband does that. He'll open the fridge and then ask me if we have something. Whilst he's looking, I'm not looking in the fridge, he's looking in the fridge, but he's asking me if there's something in the fridge. God gave you two eyes that work.
And also, then he goes, where is it? Where in the fridge? But all I'm going to do is come over to the fridge and have a look and then find it and then give it to you. Why don't you just do that?
Use the eyes. Anyway.
My favourite is when Adam asks me where the choc ices are.
Well,
they're in the bread bin.
I'll give you 3 guesses where they might be.
To be fair to him, he hasn't asked me that in a long time.
This husband, he slurped it, burped, and said, bit weak, innit? He was wearing cargo shorts and Crocs. Crocs. I don't know how to tell him that he is the anti-Clooney. I don't need him to smoulder and discuss Lake Como. I just want him to sip an espresso without making an annoying noise. I know that Amal does not have to deal with this. Tessa. No, Tessa, I'm sure Amal does not have to deal with that.
Look, as we have previously discussed, he is the perfect man. Okay, you're not going to find a more perfect man. And I think it is best for all of us that everyone stops comparing anybody else or any other husband to George Clooney. It's not good, it's not clever, and it ain't going to get you anywhere.
Well, there is a man who has said that. There's a man. Dear 40-ish ladies, I like your show, but as a normal man, I would like to stand.
Normal man.
I would
As
like.
in he's not George Clooney.
I would like to stand up for husbands and officially request a podcast segment for husbands who are just out here doing their best while being held to Clooney level expectations. Thank you, Dave. Just Dave. Oh, Dave. Just Dave. Sorry, but you know,
Dave. Just Dave. Let me tell you something. Okay, there are enough spaces for men on this planet. So let's not try and invade the very few spaces in podcasting that are for just women.
I don't think we're going to put in a special segment for normal husbands out there doing their best. You know what, Dave? Just Dave.
We actually could.
Why don't you start your own podcast where you do segments for husbands who are just out there doing their best?
Or what we could do, we could start a segment that it's normal husbands doing their best. Right? And Dave Just Dave can get on. And he can actually field and monitor all the comments if he really likes.
Yeah.
And he can give us an example of how he is doing his best.
We could just call it the Dave Just Dave section.
So Dave Just Dave is going to give us an example of something like, I don't know, I emptied the bins when she asked me. And that's going to be him just doing his best and can't understand why his wife isn't like throwing herself over to him in the bedroom 1 hour later.
Yeah.
I think that could be quite amusing.
It could be. It could be. Okay. I'll think it over.
And I also think there's enough space for men on this planet.
Plenty of space for men on the planet.
Yeah.
Should we go to a break?
Yeah.
If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout? The one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it. Because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/promo. Go to shopify.com/promo.
Now at Chipotle, our all-new Chipotle Honey Chicken brings Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet. Seared smoked peppers and savory Mexican spices, blended with a hint of pure honey for a perfectly balanced sauce. All combined with fresh, tender chicken hot off the grill, served up in your favorite burrito or bowl. New Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level. But it's only at Chipotle for a limited time. Order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
Meet the most capable CRV Honda has ever dreamed of. The all-new CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. With all-terrain tires and available enhanced traction control, it's built for wherever the day takes you. Heated front seats and a heated steering wheel, ideal for winter drives and crisp early starts. And with generous cargo space, it's ready for big gear and even bigger getaways. The CR-V Trail Sport Hybrid. Learn more at honda.com/CRV.
This episode is brought to you by Dogfish Head Craft Brewery. The Grateful Dead and Dogfish Head have gotten the band back together with the release of Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale, a light-bodied pale ale brewed with sustainable Kernza grains, granola, and heaps of good karma for a refreshing brew that's music to your taste buds. Available nationwide. Visit dogfish.com to find Grateful Dead Juicy Pale Ale in your neck of the woods. Dogfish Head Craft Brewery is located in Milton, Delaware. Please drink responsibly.
Do you remember the woman or man? I don't know if it was a woman or a man who wrote in about the barbecue, the young neighbours who had made barbecuing their personality.
Yes.
To the woman with the barbecue neighbours, you have earned the right to want a peaceful patio. It is not being a killjoy. It is just having boundaries and a preference for quiet. Okay, yes, that's a very middle-aged comment, but I'm not disagreeing. Someone else said, I would just make sure to always have a chat over the fence, like every time, and make
who could be bothered with that?
Make it super dull. Talk about lawn care and patio cleaning and basically bore them so much that they won't want to be outside.
I think that's a lot of effort for a chance that they might go inside because you're so dull. I mean, I don't think that's a very good plan, I've got to say. I don't think that's the best plan in the whole wide world.
Barbecue neighbours, blast them some Coldplay for a few nights, or better still, Michael Bolton. They'll soon go inside.
Michael Bolton.
A lot of people had things to say about Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton.
Oh my God, said this woman. Michael Bolton, ! I had to message you to say that we played Soul Provider as our first dance at our wedding.
Soul Provider! Wasn't that his opening song? Wasn't that like his first number one?
Yeah, it was his first hit. Yeah, that was their first dance.
Gonna be your soul provider.
What was your first dance at your wedding?
Well, we wanted to have Chasing Cars.
Snow Patrol.
Yeah, but we didn't because it's not really a love song. We just loved that song and it was very big at the time. Yeah. But we had Tony Bennett. It was very typical.
Did you?
Yeah.
Which
The Way
one?
You Look Tonight, obviously.
Oh, that is very nice.
It's a beautiful song, but it's a bit cheesy. You?
We had Will Smith getting jiggy with it. It was our song. My mother went fucking mad.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's brilliant. It's very visual, but thanks for that. Thanks for that.
You know what? It was a really fun first dance.
Yeah.
We didn't want to trot around to Frank Sinatra. It wasn't the vibe of the wedding.
And you were much younger.
Yeah, exactly. I was so young.
Yeah.
It wasn't the vibe of the wedding. It was like fun. And Will Smith was like really cool then. And it was before the whole Jada Pinkett Smith emotional affair.
Oscar.
What the slap incident, you know? It was like just post Fresh Prince. So that's that. Ladies, I had to tell you that my dad always used to sing. You're going to love this. My dad always used to sing Michael Bolton at karaoke. He had long hair, so everyone in our village used to call him Michael, even though his name is actually Paul.
That's quite the party trick. That is quite the party trick. It's also immensely middle-aged to get up in karaoke and to sing Michael Bolton. What do you think James's karaoke song would be?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Isn't
I don't know why this has just popped into my head.
on.
I feel like it's TLC Waterfall.
It's not. It's not. It's just not.
What do you think it is?
I think it would be something like Eminem.
Oh, do you think? I
Yeah.
think he's a rapper.
I do.
Do you?
Should we ask him? Is he there? Has he fallen asleep?
Is he falling asleep?
Or is he left after his mic drop moment of calling my racket special needs?
What's your karaoke song of choice?
I don't really have one.
You don't?
No, I don't really do karaoke. You?
I used to. I don't anymore. I once did a cracking Fugees one in a lesbian bar in Soho. I think that was the height of my karaoke
I love
days.
the Fugees.
Yeah, I think that was the height of it. And after that, it dwindled. I don't really know why I was there.
At my 30th birthday,
yeah,
My friend's husband, he's got a really cracking sense of humour. He's very sarcastic and he is immensely dry in his humour.
Yes.
And he's also a bit grumpy, and we sort of like that's part of his humour.
Yeah.
And he doesn't like many people, but if he likes you, like, you're really in. So he's quite a character, right? And I had a dinner party at this karaoke bar. I mean, we're going back 18 years when karaoke was all the rage.
Yeah.
And we were all eating dinner, and then we were going to go on to karaoke afterwards in the same room. Next thing I know, someone had opened the karaoke with Copacabana by Barry Manilow. And all I heard was, her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. And I turn around and it was my friend's husband, Dean.
Wow.
And I always say to him, it was one of the best moments of my entire life.
Yeah, I
the
can
fact
really
that he
see
did
that.
it was so unexpected. And I was so touched.
That's very
And
cute.
he's like, he's never, ever done that again.
That's very cute.
Yeah, it was.
But you had a karaoke party, but you don't like karaoke?
It was 18 years ago.
Oh, you liked it then. You don't like it now.
There's a lot of things I liked then. I
Listen,
didn't have children.
You love to bash out.
I liked my boobs then. I mean,
we all liked our
things have
boobs then.
changed.
You love to bash out a little musicals number sometimes.
When was the last time, or even the first time, I bashed out a musical
You
number
do
to
sometimes. You'll
When?
say something and then
When?
you'll just sing it. Because I told you the other day about something that was playing on my Spotify. Oh my God, my Spotify. Fucking hell. It's still happening to me.
What is happening?
I turned it on in the car the other day and it played me. I'm actually just going to put it up here so you don't think that I'm making this shit up.
I
right?
don't think you make it up.
Right, don't ask me how I find the apps because we've had this conversation. Okay.
Are you going into the App Store?
No, I found it.
In the App Store?
No. Okay. I turn on Spotify. This is what plays out of my speakers in the car. Why?
Travel down the road, back again. Your heart is...
You're a bit in front of yourself.
You're a cow and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Can I just say,
No,
how weird is brain fog, right? Because it's like, just press pause. It's the two lines. Oh my God. Please.
Oh my God, it's a banging tune, that Golden Girls theme song. Don't deny it. But why is it on my Spotify? Why?
Because you are old.
The last time I watched the Golden Girls, I was breastfeeding my now 19-year-old at 3 a.m, and I used to watch it.
Can I just say, right?
Yeah.
I just think brain fog is so interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'll be talking to you and someone who I've seen 100 times walk past and I do not remember their name, even though I know their name. I've met them loads of times. I could tell you the name of their dog, but their name has just escaped me and it's just gone. And I can't even say, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember your name
Yeah.
because I've got brain fog.
Yeah. But you can remember the theme.
But I can remember the
every
theme
word.
tune of the Golden Girls.
And every word. Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Anyway, when was the last time I went into a whole musical theatre medley with you?
When we were talking about Spotify and then I told you some musical came on and then whatever it was and then you sang it.
What was it?
I don't know.
I didn't sing it. I don't sing musicals with you. It's wasted. It is.
It's not
wasted.
actually.
It is, actually.
Why? Because I don't know them.
Yes, you don't know them.
But I would still appreciate them.
Do you? You're not
Yeah.
that into musicals.
I didn't mind them. Clearly, Spotify knows what I like.
Anyway, my daughter went to see Starlight Express last night, right? So she went with the...
Yeah.
See?
Starlight fucking Express. Even at 10, I thought that was shit. It was shit. It was like people in leotards on a roller rink, wasn't it? Isn't it the roller skating one?
Yes, it's trains. They fall in love. What's the wrong with that?
It's people dressed up as trains. They fall in love. They're trains.
I don't know what your problem is with
and they're on
it.
roller skates. And why isn't that art?
Yeah. Why isn't it art?
It's shit. Is it still shit?
I haven't seen it.
Anyway,
She gets in the car, and I start singing Starlight Express.
We've got a listener meltdown. Are you ready? It's from Vicky.
Is it better than mine? I can't even remember what mine was. What was mine? Oh, the special needs racket.
Got a special needs racket. Is it better? I don't know. I'll read it to you and then we can be the judge of it. It's from Vicky.
By the way, before you tell us about Vicky, I forgot to tell you that one of the Padel girls, she listens to our show.
Right.
And then she sent me a message the other day and she said, it's so funny that I know you now that I listen to you. And she gave me a message to tell you, but I can't remember what it was.
Great. Brilliant. Thanks for that. Thanks. That was a great story.
I might cut that out.
Thrilling. Don't cut it out. It's just a perfect example of middle age, isn't it? Oh my God, guess what? My friend had this thing to tell you. Oh, I don't know what it is. Okay,
but it was really funny.
It was really funny, but I don't know what it was. Brilliant. Today, she says, I found my midlife rant, automated telephone systems. Please just give me a person to talk to. Today, I had to make several phone calls after a load of select one for this department and select two for this department, only to end up on another number selection option. Eventually getting the nobody is available to take your call message, followed by the auto hang up. No, just no. The rage this induces is shocking. Please give me a person on the end of the phone. Vicky. Yeah, Vicky, I'm with you. And
also, the worst is when it goes silent, and then you're like, "Hello."
Do I press 3? Do I press 3?
Hello. You're like, you don't know if someone's there.
I felt
someone's not there.
This was part of the reason why I ended up drawing on my body yesterday, because I had to phone. I don't know if anyone else here has done this, but I had to phone the GCSE certificate boards to get replacement GCSE certificates for my son. I'm telling you, it would be easier for me to get my hands on a nuclear button than it is to get hold of these fucking certificates. Press 1 for this, 2 for this, 3 for this, 4 for if you've sat an exam, 5 for if you're the person, 6 for... Anyway, eventually I just got a human. What's your name, your email? I said, it's not... My name and email are irrelevant. It's for my child. I need you in the system. I was like, you don't need me in your system.
You're fighting the system.
On and on and on. And I had to phone back 3 times. I had to phone this woman 3 times. And by the end of it, I was like, hi, it's me again.
Am I in your system?
Can I just take your name and email? I was like, no, just answer this question for me, please. Why is it so hard to get a GCSE certificate? Oh, God.
Who's the winner? What was yours?
Oh, mine was that I'm in such paperwork overload meltdown. I now write on my own body. Yeah. I feel Vicky's. I feel it because I'm also dealing with that.
I think the special needs racket's a bit mean.
Mean? True? Who
knows? Hey!
Well, I don't know anything about Padel. So I don't know if he's just making a funny joke or if he's factually correct.
Do you think I should go back to the shop and say, my friend said, this is a special needs racket?
But if you do, please record the conversation for us all to enjoy. Okay, everybody, we're going now.
Well, Vicky's the winner. Well, I'm the winner, but let's say Vicky. Or you.
Oh, I'm not winning? Oh, I'm not winning?
You know what? You are winning.
Can we have a 3-way win?
Thruple.
Yeah.
It's not the most ideal thruple, as we've
Vicky,
figured out.
How do you feel about being in a thruple with us, Vicky? Let us know. I think Vicky would be fun being in a thruple with us. She'd be coming
That is very assumptive.
It's not, because she'd be coming into a home with very well detoxed work surfaces. And who doesn't want that?
How do you know she's coming to your home? Why have you suddenly...
Both of our homes. Both of our homes. Our joint home, our thruple home.
We don't... Oh, we have a thruple home.
Yeah. It'd be so clean.
I'm up for that.
It'd be so clean.
It would be so clean.
Quiet, tidy, dogs.
It wouldn't be quiet, because I still have my life that will still come into the home.
No one's life can come into the home. It's just you, me and Vicky. No one else is allowed. And the dogs. If she's got dogs, she can bring dogs.
John Hamm? What, John Hamm and George Clooney? I feel like I've been completely demoted. Can I just say? I preferred the other thruple.
But I can't be there if you're with John Hamm.
That's fine.
Right, bye then.